All right, let's talk about something we all think about, cancer risk. How much is actually in our control? It's a huge question, right? Well, it turns out your daily choices might matter more than you think. Get this, about 1 in 5 cancers are linked to things we can actually change, like diet and exercise. So let's dive into the big ones. What are the lifestyle choices that make the biggest difference?
Okay, rule number one, and it's a big one. Don't use tobacco in any form, period.
And get moving. We're talking 150 to 300 minutes a week of activity that gets your heart pumping. So, what's a healthy diet? Think lots of plants and way less processed stuff, red meat and sugar. Okay, beyond our daily habits, we've got some powerful medical tools on our side too. A vaccine to prevent cancer? Sounds wild, right? But for some types, it's a total game changer. Just look at this huge study in Sweden. They tracked nearly 1.7 million women for over a decade. The results were just wow. A massive 90% drop in risk for some. That's a nearly 90% drop in cervical cancer for those vaccinated against HPV before they turned 17. All right, so prevention is one thing, but catching cancer early is also absolutely crucial. Regular screenings like these can spot trouble early on, sometimes even before it becomes cancer. Let's tackle some confusing topics you see in the headlines, starting with processed meats. So, the real issue seems to be with nitrite-treated meats, like bacon and hot dogs, not all processed meat. And what about antioxidants? Get them from colorful fruits and veggies, not high-dose pills, which might even be risky. You hear it all the time, right? That stress is a factor. Well, doctors see that connection constantly. Basically, chronic stress can tie the hands of your immune system, making it easier for cancer to take hold. Finally, let's look at the future. Personalized nutrition. This is where things get really cool.
It's a field called nutrigenomics. It's all about how what you eat can literally flip your genes on or off.
Researchers are now mapping these interactions, trying to figure out which foods affect which genes. The dream? To one day give you dietary advice based on your specific genetic profile. So imagine that. Instead of a prescription for a pill, you get a grocery list. That's the future.